back to another vlog. Today is Saturday, February 2nd. Nope, March 2nd. I'm stuck in Black History Month because it's still Black History Month. Oh my goodness, let me part the Red Sea. Hi, I hope you all had an amazing week and an amazing weekend, because you know when you're gonna see this, past the weekend. But it's Saturday. Just like last week, I did not film on Friday. I took the day off, not off of work, just off of filming. The last 2 weeks, I've had very overwhelming Fridays, so I've just been like leaving my camera and then filming on Saturdays. But hi, happy Saturday, happy Tuesday, or whenever you're watching this, happy whatever day it is. I hope you had an amazing day today. But I'm about to go ahead and get my weekend started. It is around 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. My hair is, it's something. I put it up like 3 days ago, so I've just been wearing an extremely messy bun for the last like couple of days. I am going to take this bun out and change it into like a lower bun later on tonight, because I'm going to the Philadelphia Flower Show. I think flower something. I think that's what you call it. But like right now it is very rainy and gloomy and foggy. So I'm actually about to do my reset today before I leave out. I'm not leaving till like 6 probably, but I'm just about to go ahead and do a nice little hard reset in the apartment, and then like do some hair and makeup later, and then we'll leave out later. But I just wanted to give y'all a couple updates, life updates. Life has been moving fast, and like I'm so grateful to God for everything that he's been doing in my life. But both are good things. One of them is a little bit more heavy because it relates to the summertime, which I'll get into in a minute. But I signed with Kensington Gray. Kensington Gray is an influencer agency that represents Black creators, which is absolutely amazing. The opportunity that God has given me to work with these people is crazy, because I remember when I first got on the social media scene and I was just doing my research and looking things up and just seeing who represents who, whatever. Kensington Gray was my literal dream, and I spoke it out loud. I was like, I'm going to be represented by Kensington Gray one day. That would be a dream. And now the day is finally here. I'm in contract with Kensington Gray, and I like, most days I can't even believe my life, like between the Disney, the Kensington Gray, the dogs, the everything, like everything I'm so grateful for, to just be living this life, and I don't know, to just be living in abundance like this is amazing. God has supplied me with so much, and I'm so forever grateful. But yeah, I am now a KG girl, and I'm super excited about that. Y'all, I feel like I had such a long week. I don't even know why. But it low-key has been a long week. Work has been... If you've been supporting for a while, then you were here back in the summertime. Unfortunately, a super tragic event happened to me. My neighbor set out to assault me. I'm not going to say the actual words on YouTube, because YouTube can be pretty sensitive. But I think if you were around back then, you know kind of what happened, because I did share the story with you all. Not in too much detail, but I did share a story with y'all. And ever since then, I've been updating y'all on my healing journey, because everything that came with it was like super traumatic, and it gave me a new level of stress, panic, anxiety, and all those little things. I also had to uproot my life and kind of just like start over in a sense. If you want, you can go watch that video. I'm not going to go into too much detail here about the surrounding events, but more so to update you all. It is now March. That happened to me in July. I finally got justice for what happened. I know the judicial system can be a long and just drawn out process, but I'm glad that God has given me justice and the system has given me justice. I remember when it first happened to me, I felt so defeated. Like my joy was gone. It was gone. It was nowhere to be found. I know, like I would even go back, like last night I was going back to watch those videos around that time. I could just tell in my tone and my demeanor, I just was off, because it affected me in such a profound way. But I made a commitment to myself, a promise to myself to put in the work to get better. And I have been doing that. Therapy, just stuff to manage stress and anxiety and panic. I have a new level of understanding of life, I feel like. I also believe that everything happens for a reason. So that event gave me a lot of like, I don't know, newness. Obviously, I'm living in a new place. I have a new dog. I have so much newness in my life, and God has replenished everything I lost times 10. When I tell y'all he has replenished, and I am forever grateful for that. But again, I remember feeling like all my joy was gone. Like I had like so much stress, so much anxiety, so much panic, y'all. I would be scared to go outside most days. I would be scared to take walks with my dog. I would be scared to go to the grocery store because I always would think like somebody's behind me. And if you've ever heard me reference like last week in the vlog, I was in my old neighborhood, and it's giving me a certain level of like panic while I was over there, because I associate that neighborhood with trauma, because that's where it happened, in my old building and in that little community. And I've just been kind of trying to measure my growth since then. Like every time I go back over there to my old neighborhood or drive to my old city or whatever, I recognize myself getting better each and every time. I'm not so much in panic mode or like hyper vigilant or just things like that. I don't know. I can measure my growth now, and I'm proud of my growth. And yeah, it's been months, and I just wanted to give y'all an update. I finally got justice for that. God has been good. The system has been good to me in this case. I'm so thankful for like the officers and everybody that was involved. Even the friend that was with me that night, so thankful for him and divine intervention. Like when I tell y'all, God has been looking out for me and had his hands on me every step of the way. So I don't want to go into too much detail because legally I don't know how much I can say. Even in my first video, I did spare a lot of the details because first of all, YouTube is sensitive, but beyond that, it still is a legal matter. But back in, I want to say October, I had a preliminary hearing and I had to face him in a courtroom, which was so like challenging, but God gave me so much strength, y'all. I was sitting in a courtroom testifying basically in front of my assaulter, which was so hard, but I felt so liberated in doing it. And I remember when I was there, like looking at him, all he could do was put his head down because he couldn't even look at me. And if we really want to get deep for a minute, because I am very much a spiritual person, I really believe the spirit in him, the enemy in him, couldn't look at me. Like, and God gave me so much strength and power in that moment that I was able to just speak eloquently, clearly, project myself, and tell exactly what happened to me with no fear, y'all. And I remember how uncomfortable he looked and like how just guilty he looked. And I really recognize that as the face of the enemy. Like I could feel the enemy across the room. Like I could feel that evil spirit across the room, and it didn't want to look at me. But yeah, I remember having so much power in that, and sitting there and doing that, and then leaving and just like releasing that emotion and be like, you just did that. Like I'm proud of myself for just doing that. During that preliminary hearing, 3 charges stuck. And then after that, it goes a little bit higher up to like county court. So at the end of the day, he did end up taking a plea, but the plea wasn't like unfavorable to me. The lawyer called and he discussed it all with me, and I was completely fine with it, because if it goes to trial, it could go either way. But I was comfortable with the plea deal that was stricken because it was not unfavorable to me at all. It was very much in my favor, how I knew God would like turn the tables around for me. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say the charges because I don't even know what YouTube will tolerate and will not tolerate. But I did end up getting justice, and I'm extremely, extremely, extremely grateful. The actions of others can cost you so much, but you cannot tell me what God can't do. When I tell you your life can change in an instant, but God can replenish and replace in an instant, I mean that. The way that one person can just turn your life around and impact it in such a negative way, but God, like when I tell you God has come through for me time and time again, like I had no joy, y'all. I had no joy. I don't want to cry. I had no joy through this situation, but God. He said, here's your joy. Here's your abundance. Here's your this. Here's your that. And live in this. I understand that something horrible happened to you, but I'm going to give it all back to you. So that's my testimony, and I'll never shut up about it. And Java's a testimony. I have so many testimonies, living testimonies. It's not like since I got justice, I can just let it all go and put it all behind me. It is like a process, a healing process still, because what I went through was extremely traumatic. And I feel for those who went through something similar or even worse. My heart goes out to every single one of you, especially as women. My whole goal now is to just, I don't know, make people more aware. Like, I'm not ever afraid to tell my story, because if I could help one woman just like be more aware of her surroundings to prevent something from happening, then I've done it all, you know? I've come so far, and the growth has been like so tremendous. I remember like when I used to drive by myself in my car, I would see his car, like the assaulter's car, and I used to kind of sort of panic, like, oh my gosh, what if that's him? What if he's gonna roll his window down, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know how your mind just goes places. But then I would just use some of my techniques and coping mechanisms to be like, hey, you're safe. More than likely that's not him because of X, Y, Z. This is what you can do to, like, I don't know. it was just, it's really just a process. And I'm not really at that point anymore, which I'm grateful for. And that's what I was speaking to about measuring growth, because now when I drive outside and I see a car similar, I'm not like, oh my God, that could be him. I just see the car and I keep it pushing. So I'm forever grateful to God for allowing me to grow through that process and heal through that process. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to give you an update because y'all have been following me along the journey. And I remember when I first went through it, the amount of support I received from y'all, the prayers, everything that I got from y'all, it was overwhelmingly amazing. So I do want to just update y'all because y'all have supplied me with so much grace and prayer and just support. So thank you for that. And there's a little update on that. It's like one leg of it is done, so I could put at least that leg behind me, but it's an ongoing process. You don't heal overnight from trauma, and I recognize that. It's something that I'll just live with, and it'll just get better over time. But thank God for growth, thank God for healing, thank God for abundance, thank God for grace and favor and mercy. He's amazing, and I'm forever grateful. That's enough of that little sappy stuff, but thank you so much for the support again and again and again. But y'all, last week, you know those Converse that I bought, those CDG Converse? No, ma'am. Actually, let me show y'all. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't remember any Converse cutting up my ankles like these low-top CDG Converse do. When I tell y'all these Converse had me bleeding at work, my feet were, like the back of my ankles were raw. I wore them to work on, like, I believe Tuesday or something like that. Y'all, I was limping out of my workplace. Like, limping. So I'm taking these back. It probably won't be today. But y'all, I'm taking them back to the store. I think I'm gonna get the high top ones because I never remember these shoes cutting up the back of my ankles the way that they did. Like, I was surprised there's not blood on the shoe. Oh, hi dogs. Yeah, these hurt so bad at the back of the ankle, y'all. You see how it like curves in almost? I feel like that is really the problem, but they're so cute and I wish I could keep them, but I can't because when I tell y'all my ankles are blistered right now and they're healing, I've been slathering them in Neosporin every single night and putting a sock on and just keep it on there. But if you have any tips or recommendations for blisters, please let me know because my ankles are still tore up from the floor up. I've been wearing freaking Ugg slippers every day so I don't have a shoe like rubbing against the back of my ankle because it hurts. But yeah, again, later I'm going to the Philadelphia Flower Show, so I'm gonna do my hair a little later, hair and makeup, and then now we're just about to get into this reset. So if you like the little cleaning montage vlogs or whatever, this is gonna be the one for you, so let's go. All right, so I've still been getting questions. I even get DMs about this, but a lot of people were asking me about the laundry combination, so I already threw it in a Tide Pod, but again, not sponsored, but if there's anything I'm gonna ask you to buy, I never ask y'all to buy nothing. It always be at y'all discretion. Please, please, it makes your clothes smell so good. This is the Downy Light Ocean Mist and Above City Soap Aloe and Clover Scent Boosters. They're both scent boosters. If you have sensitive skin, I have very sensitive skin. It doesn't bother me. But if you have sensitive skin, then maybe stray away from this because they're both scented. I have extremely sensitive skin. It doesn't bother me, but that doesn't mean it won't bother you. So use it at your discretion. But if you don't have sensitive skin and you love like laundry scent boosters, please, this combo. If you don't have Above City soap, unfortunate, I'm sorry, but these still smell really, really, really good. But I mix about a cap of this one and then a scoop of this one. Girl, my clothes smell so good for so long, and I know y'all can vouch for me because half of y'all have tried it and then tag me in your stories or DM me or whatever telling me that you love it. Girl, it's good. taking a little break to unbox these flowers. Disney actually sent me a nice little PR package, and they have these exotic flowers in here. They remind me so much of like Avatar. There's some blue ones. There's some amazing little flowers in here. So I'm gonna take them out and vase them, kind of make me an arrangement. Also in here is a couple other things. There's a book, there's some coffee, there's some cookies. Also, this came in there. I actually unboxed it last night. Mine came broken, unfortunately. It's like a little vase. I'm gonna use that, but yeah, mine is broken. So we'll just have to ignore the little broken piece. But yeah, this is so nice. Like, this is so nice of them to send us more stuff. But let's do the flowers because they are like stunning. So this is what I ended up with. I tried to put that one center, but it kept falling over, so I'm fine with it. I'm not a florist, okay? But I think it looks really nice and just exotic, okay? Like, that looks so pretty and just, I don't know, there's a lot of dynamic to it. It's gorgeous. So it's gonna sit here in my kitchen. The Disney flowers to the living room and the roses in here, but I'm about to vacuum. I got some comments last week. Somebody told me to like clean the filter out, like you have to wash it off. Girl, I didn't know that, so I am gonna clean this out and see. Actually, it literally says clean filter monthly. Oops, it's my fault. It don't work no more then. But I'm about to empty out the little thing and then clean the filter and see if that makes a difference, because when I tell y'all this vacuum is not sucking stuff up anymore, like it doesn't want to do anything. So let's see, how do you open this? Oh, I'm ashamed. The filter is disgusting, y'all. Lord, send help. All right, it looks a lot better now. I actually ran it under some water. It's like a sponge, so it's pretty dry now. I'm just gonna put it back and hope for the best. And let's see if it changes the way that my vacuum works. Lord, I didn't even notice it to clean the filter monthly. This is a shame, really. Okay, let's vacuum. Took an afternoon shower. It's around 3 o'clock, so I actually do have to hurry up. Took my hair out of its little whatever it was in, and now it's like this. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do like a middle part, mid-head Bella Hadid type of bun, or my signature like part right here, put it to the back type of bun. I think I'm gonna do that middle part bun because I haven't done it in a long time. I actually have a picture. I think I got a picture of me from a long time ago with this bun that I'm talking about. But girl, when I did it this time, I was looking at pictures of myself, and why was my head the most egg almond shape? So I have to be careful where I place my like buns and stuff, because my head shape will turn into literally a torpedo. Like, I do not want to be torpedo head today. So I gotta position it correctly. But I don't want it like too low. Girl, let's just start. Anyways, I always part mine from ear to ear and work in sections because that's how I get it to be extra slick and sleek. Everyone always asks me what I use to slick my hair back and how I do it. But if you work in sections, I believe you can get the sleekest result. My hair is pretty oily, pretty dirty from the last, I guess, I don't know how long it's been, 2 weeks maybe? But not you hitting my camera, Java. You don't have to get it together, big boy. He just plopped down to take a nap at my feet and hit the camera. But yeah, I like to work in sections, y'all, because it'll give me the sleekest result. This don't have to be even. I'm just like a perfectionist. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna perfect too much. I'm gonna put this part in a bun and tie it away, and then I'm gonna start working on the back. Hopefully this don't take me too long, because again, I only have like 3 hours. And what is this on my face? You're probably thinking, girl, that's enough time. No, it ain't. I'm starting with a fresh hairstyle, and I haven't even done makeup, and I don't even know what I'm gonna wear, so that's not enough time. I really have to put the speed on it for real. But I'm just gonna comb through this, put some Gummy Professional on the outside of it, like around the whole perimeter of this part, and then I'm going to rubber band it away. I'm gonna probably put it right here, but I gotta get my mirror and make sure this is good as far as my head shape goes, because hold on, don't look at my head shape. Girl, I don't know where I want to put it, but I'm gonna figure it out when I start putting product in. All right, I got my Gummy Professional here. This stuff is so good. I also like to use Shine Gem, but today I'm just gonna probably, well, I might use a little Shine Gem too, because I'm running low on this Gummy Professional stuff. Especially in the back. Shine Gem is really good for the back. But I'm just gonna coat it in this. I used to use Eco a long time ago. Well, not that long ago, but some years ago. I don't use that no more. That gel got too much water in it for me. I like my hair to be slick, sleek, flat, and don't move. I don't want no water in my gel, or at least not that much water, because Eco has so much water in it. But use whatever gel you like that gets your hair slick and sleek. All right, my back is tied away. I don't even want to look at it because I don't know what it looks like. The back, not my business, but I'm going to take some of these hairs out right here so it doesn't pull, and then I'm going to wet them so they will curl up, so they don't look too crazy. Just give it a nice little finger coil and they'll just shrink up. All right, I'm not even about to take my time to look at the back because I'm kind of rushing, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and split this down the middle. I'm probably gonna not put all of this. I'm probably gonna section this off and kind of just take it to the back a little more. I should have just made my back a little bit bigger, but when I do this front, I want my part to stay like that pretty much. And if I slick this section with this small section, the part might move right here because I have a very flexible scalp. So just bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. I'm just using some Shine Gem on this part because this is the hair you're gonna see. And Shine Gem really adds a really nice like layer of shine or aspect of shine to the hair. If you know, you know. It really makes my hair so shiny. So I'm just gonna put this back into the pony I already created and use a really tiny rubber band to just secure it to the back. All right, that is good. Again, not looking at the back because it shouldn't look that bad, but I'm not that worried because I got my stocking cap method to have my back like if there's any lumps or bumps, the stocking cap method will like sit them down. But anyways, I'm up to the front now, and this is not taking me long at all. It's probably been about 5 to 10 minutes so far. But I'm just gonna position this the way I want it to go, which is like that, I believe. So I'm gonna now take some Gummy Professional since we're at the front and I want the front to look the best. I'm gonna use Gummy Professional around the perimeter. Ooh, that may be too much. Cause this will get it sleek. Shine Gel gets it sleek, but this just has a bit more grip to it, I think. Or I feel like it just has a bit more grip to it. So I'm just gonna comb that through. All right, this side is now good and secure. I am gonna spray a little bit of holding spray on it before I put my, I was gonna say stocking cap. They're really not, it's not a stocking cap, but they're really tight. But let me go ahead and do this side now. My scalp is so flexible, it moves so much. So now my part looks crooked because I slicked this side first, because my part will move so fast. Let me know if you have a flexible scalp. Oh my gosh, it's really just such a battle. All right, looking good, looking good. All right, now that I'm all secured in that part, I'm gonna take my Kenra Volume 25 and kind of just spray it all over. You can also use the Pump It Up for this, but child, Pump It Up will have my hair stuck till next month. So I'm just gonna use my Kenra. It's not as holding as that Pump It Up, because that Pump It Up is spritz. This is just like a holding spray / volume spray, they call it. But it'll give me a nice hold. So I'm just gonna put that on there, and then I'll put a little more right here. Smooth it through a little bit, and then I'm gonna take my trusty, dusty leg of a stocking or tights, whatever you wanna call them. And then I'm just gonna lay it over my head and tie it in the back. And when I tell you there will be no more lumps, there will be no more bumps, just smoothness, I mean it. All right, so I added one more to this part to get that like back section down. But while that's cooking, I'm gonna do my edges, and then I'm gonna do my bun last. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more of that. Actually, I'm just gonna add water because my edges are like already down. So all they really need is some water to help them move into the right positioning. I think I might just do one swoop today. I'll see what that looks like. All right, that side, I think I'm gonna leave like that. Same thing, I'm just gonna do the one swoopity swoop. All right, cool. Let that dry. The back, I'm gonna try to do like a little spiky bun. So I'm gonna, do I wanna tease it? I'll tease it a little bit, just a little bit. For a little bit of volume. Okay, I can't even see the back. I'm gonna definitely have to look at it, but I think I'm just gonna twist it around and leave the spikes out, pretty much how I did my half up, half down. But hopefully my hair is long enough for this. Because when you have short hair and you position it differently on your head, sometimes the bun can be bigger, sometimes it can be smaller. Like my top knot buns are pretty good size, but when I take them to the back, they be a little bit smaller. I don't mind just like a cute ballerina, little tiny bun at all. I just need a bobby pin for this piece. It doesn't have to be a big fat boho bun. It could be little small delicate ballerina bun. I don't mind. All right, I was able to finish my hair. It looks really good. I took my stocking cap off, whatever they are. And now I'm about to do some makeup. I actually need to charge my camera, which I neglected to do, but it's gonna be the same makeup look that I always do. I'm gonna use my Refine, my skin tint, my NARS concealer, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of my Juvia's Place bronzer. By the time we get to the bronzer, my camera should be charged enough to turn back on, so let's do it. Also, I'm going live right now on TikTok. A lot of people in the comments like, what do you go live on? Like it's TikTok. It is TikTok live 100% of the time. I've never been on Instagram live, but yeah, let's go chat with the girls. All right, y'all, makeup is done. I feel like wearing bronzer really just ties it all in. Wearing lip liner makes me look like I have a little bit more going on also. And the blush on top of the bronzer. Today I did liquid blush and then set it with powder blush. I'm really becoming that girl. Like I was just talking about how I wanted to step my makeup up. Girl, I just can't decide if I like the lip or not because I usually love like a clear nude lip. But the face is eating. Let me show you my fit. All right, this is it. The jumpsuit is from Zara. They don't have it online anymore. I already looked for y'all. I saw a girl wear her jumpsuit and she made it more casual by cuffing the leg and putting on her sneaker. So that's what I did, and I think it's so cute. And then I'm wearing my quilted tabby 20. I might switch my glasses. I'm not sure because the other glasses might pop a little bit more. I'm also trying to decide if I want this buttoned or open. I probably will button it just so I don't have like a moment where you like see my bra or anything like that. But I want you to be able to see my jewelry very clearly, and when I button it, it like obstructs my neck a little bit. But regardless, this is the finished look. I might wipe this lip off and put on some clear gloss, but if I do or don't, this is the fit. Hope you love it, and let's go.
I know about y'all, but I know about us, and it's the only way we know how to rock. I don't know about y'all, but I know about us, and it's the only way we know how to rock. Do you remember, girl? I was the one.
Y'all, I'm down here. It's so crowded. That's why I don't like coming to the city, but I have to find an entrance to this building. And wait, it says right there, entrance from 12th and Arch, but I don't know where I'm going, and it's a lot of people. It's making me anxious, but I'm gonna get there, I promise. Y'all, I made it inside. I've never been wherever I am. Philadelphia Convention Center is very large and in charge. There's a lot of Philly I haven't seen, but let's go in here and read it. We also have a map, so hopefully we can do all of this in 45 minutes because they close at 8 and now it's 7:16.
It's different when I'm sitting there alone all by myself. It's different when I think you might be with somebody.
That's so cool. Y'all look, they have wooden flowers. These are so cool. Oh my god, that's so like artistic. Hi. Y'all, that was really fun and gorgeous. We're about to go grab some dinner now. I'm also like extremely hungry because I didn't eat today, unfortunately. Also, I'm never in the city, and this is like fun and new, and like it's not new, but it's fun every time I come down here. I could never live down here, but I like coming down here. But
sitting on the bed, guys. All right, bring it up. 1, 2, 3. This grill is on fire. Are you burning on the grill?
Who gave you your first kiss? 'Cause I remember, girl, I was the one who said, put your lips like this, even before all the famous.
y'all, I made it home. 10 out of 10 will recommend the Philadelphia Flower Show, but it's only March 2nd through March 10th. So if you're in Philly before March 10th comes, I would say to go. What is that, like next? It's like next Sunday. So you only have like a week, but definitely go. It was very cool and very nice to see, but I'm about to go to bed. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hey y'all, good morning, happy Sunday. It is like 9 o'clock Sunday morning. I've already done a little bit of my routine. I actually already fixed my hair too because it was already fixed. I just needed to like fix my edges and my stocking cap is back on. Stocking leg is back on. I'm sitting in this chair with little Java Bean, and Juno's right here about to jump up. Junie Bean, hi bug. Hi bug. If they would move, they won't. So I'm thinking about brunch and just a day in the city because the weather is weathering, baby. It feel like spring through this boy. So I think I'm about to go to get some brunch and then go to like the Glossier store because I'm pretty much out of moisturizer and I'm out of my Glossier U perfume. My goodness, just let me get some space. Let me get some space. Yeah, I'm out of both of those things, so I want to go to the Glossier store because I love going to the Glossier store. It just gives me, I don't know, it's just the vibes is so nice in there. Also, I heard that the perfume in the Glossier U store smells more like potent than the one in Sephora. So I've never bought mine from Sephora, so I can't vouch for that, but I always get mine from the Glossier store. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just trying to find a spot to eat. I actually just invited Selena out also. I was gonna go by myself, but I'm like, hold on. You have friends. Barely. So she's gonna go with me and I'm excited, and then I think we're gonna go to like Sephora or something. But I'm about to get ready. I think I'm about to film a makeup tutorial for TikTok since I haven't done that in like months. I think I got a fit. I think I'm gonna wear pink today. We gonna see, but I guess let's get ready. All right, I pulled a little bit of a fit just on a whim, off of a whim. I don't know. I saw this pink button up from Aritzia in my closet. I was like, oh, I haven't worn it in a while. And then I remember I just got this pink tank top from Zara, and then obviously some jeans. And then also, y'all, I just picked up these Asics. Well, I didn't pick them up. I ordered them from Foot Locker, and I was so surprised they were in stock. So I think I'm gonna wear these ones today because these are my favorite. And then I picked this bag because they pretty much match the shoe. Also, there's those pants. If I could do, I mean, I've seen people wear sweats with like button-ups, so I might try those on with it just to see what it's looking like, because that is like an exact match to that Aritzia pink. But anyways, this is the proposed fit. All right, I just finished the makeup. If you want to see it, go over to TikTok. I've already uploaded it by this point. Super simple, same thing I always do with the bronzer and the blush, honestly, but it's very cute today. All right, y'all, this is my finished outfit. My button-up is Aritzia. My tank top is Zara. My jeans are Zara. I'm wearing skinny jeans today. Never really actually happens, but they're really cute. And then I'm wearing the Aces that I just got. And then I'm going to wear my Coach Tabby wristlet because everybody on my Instagram story just told me to wear this one. So I'm going to wear this one, but let's go. Y'all, it's definitely giving spring, summer because when I got in the car, my car was hot. Like, I had to turn on the air to cool it down. That's how I know we finna be up. Like, it's a wrap. Daylight savings time coming back next week. Yeah, we up. Like, we're up. This is making me so happy. I have so much serotonin. So many endorphins are being released simply because of the weather. Like, I love warm weather. This is why I want to move to Dallas because that cold really be taking me out. Now, I am from Michigan, so I'm used to it. But something is just so sad about the winter time, you know? And then spring roll around and it's like so renewing and refreshing and just rejuvenating. I don't know. But I'm in the car now and I'm heading to the city. I'm pretty hungry, but we decided to shop first. I might like get a snack or something. I don't know, but I'll see y'all when we get there. Alright, y'all, I just made it down here. I just parked my car in this garage because you will never catch me parallel parking in the city, like, ever. I can't even parallel park, so it's for my own good, honestly. But I'm looking for Selena. I have no idea where she is, but I guess I'll just walk to Glossier until I find her.
Still a fan, even though it's salty. Hate to see you with some other boy, know you happy. Hate to see you happy if I'm not the one driving. I'm so mature, I'm so mature, I'm so mature. You got me in therapist to tell me there's other men I knew. One night, and I just want you. If I can't have you, no one should have mine.
We finished in Glossier. I got a couple things. We're about to walk 15 minutes to TJ Maxx because we were on our way to Sephora, but before I spent unnecessary money in Sephora, let's spend necessary money in TJ Maxx to see if they have any of those bags that I want. If you live in the city, how do you maneuver things like this? Like, I just need to park my car, come in the store, grab my cart, and then go. Like, the escalators and things, it's so interesting always in the city. I feel like that's a cute vacation bag, but we made it over here to the bags to try to see what they may or might not have. Oh, this is kind of cute. It's giving vacay. Y'all, this is cute. Oh, shoot. 30 bucks. This is kind of cute, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to put this one on. All right, y'all. This is what the nude one looks like, but Selena just found me too many things. She just found me the black one, but I just saw this right here, girl. And I feel like that's like the one that I bought the other week, but nude. And this is cute, and it comes with a strap. I'm about to get this one. Like I just had, it was $60. I thought it was $30. It's worth $30, but I don't think it's worth $60, so I'm not gonna get it. This is TJ Maxx. I don't know why anything is $60. Why did I just find a Clean Reserve perfume? Oh, they have Mix Bar too. In this case. She took it up to the front. I can't smell it, but I'm just buy it, and if it don't smell good, I'm gonna take it back. I never smelled the one that I got. It's called Cell Santal, but I love Santal scents, so I think it's gonna be a good one. We just finished in TJ Maxx. I just bust open the perfume and smelled it. It smells good. It smells like Santal, not Santal Vanille, but it smells kind of manly, which I'm not mad at, but I gotta show you Selena feet because she just went to TJ Maxx.
They was cutting.
She said her feet was hurting, so she just bought some. Y'all, why I just found this blazer? Look how cute it is. It's like chilled, but it's cute. It's got some gold buttons on it, and then they got a short trench. I don't know. It's giving half trench.
It's giving half
like if it was cropped, I feel like. Let me just put it on.
Yeah. It is cute for like if you don't want the full.
That is cute.
Like you said.
But the full one go down low.
I feel like it's cute for work.
Oh yeah. Wait, it is? It's very casual.
I like it.
Alright, we're upstairs in the home section. Look how cute this candle is, and it's $3.50. $3.50 is crazy. And then look at these. This is only $5. I'm gonna get both of these. Too cute. Yo, look at these little coasters. I'm not a color person, but I have to get the checkered pink ones. I think they're so cute. Also, look at those fake tulips. So cute. Alright, we finished in Primark. We ended up having to get some reusable bags to sling over the shoulder because them little wooden bags wouldn't. Paper bags was hurting my hands so bad, but come to find out there's an Ulta right here, so we about to go into Ulta. Also an H&M that we just found. I'm sorry, but I don't be in the city at all, like ever. So every time I come down here, I feel like I'm not like at home, if that makes any sense. Is he looking, girl? Because I'm never down here, so I don't know what's down here, but I didn't even notice H&M was here, so we're gonna go here first, and then, oh, wait, there's a mall, like a full mall. Where is this? What is it called?
They sell it up there.
Oh, fashion district. Yeah, y'all, I'm never here. Huh?
I did.
Wait, y'all, this is a whole mall. If you from Philly and you watching this vlog right now, you probably like, girl, this is so old, but it's new to me because I don't be down here. Is that a Sephora? I think that's Sephora. Not us being tourists. Y'all, I found these pink trousers. Hear me out. With this pink tank top I have on now with some Asics, I feel like this will eat so bad. You gotta see the vision. If you don't, that's okay, but I'm gonna get these. I also want gray a little bit, but I just feel like pink is such a statement. With this tank top or a different tank during the summer, spring, summer, see brochure, right? I'm finding a lot actually. I found a crop trench coat, some linen pants. I'm about to try it all on. This is gonna be so cute. Hold on. Alright, I found some linen pants. Definitely gonna grab these. These are see-through, but they're a lot cheaper than the Zara ones, and Zara was see-through. These are only $25, so I'm gonna get these. So here's the trench on me. Selena tried it on. It looked a lot better on her. I don't know. It don't have like a waist thing, so I'm like, does this look okay? Or is it like too baggy? I don't know. I can't tell what I would want to do with it, so I might leave it here. Yeah, I don't know about this one. It looks so good on her though. I don't know. So I can't tell if this is giving like a work pant or cute casual pant. I don't know. I'm gonna try on a size up and see how I'm feeling. I cuffed the ankle to give it a nice little feel, but they might need to be a size bigger. I don't know, but they're cute though. And pink is just cute. If nothing else, I'm gonna get the pink because this is cute. I can't decide if I need a baggier look, but I got the blue and a size up, so let's try these on. We just finished an H&M. Wasn't bad. I kind of got a lot of stuff, but we're Sephora now. I'm not really looking for anything specific, but if I find something, then yo, we finished shopping and we're about to go eat, but I gotta stop at CVS because I need band-aids for the back of my ankles. I was just going on about the blisters on the back of my ankles from the CDG Converse, and I can't even wear regular shoes without them just tearing open. So I'm gonna get some band-aids and walk the rest of the way because we got a 15-minute walk, so I need it. Oh. You did not have to do that. Alright, I got the band-aids, y'all. I feel like a new person. I can walk anywhere. I can walk home right now. It was really just the friction that was getting me so bad, but I feel so much better to make the 15-minute walk. So now we're about to go back to where we were initially to get some Italian food. Alright y'all, we finished dinner. I'm actually just waiting on my car now. She ended up parking in a different garage, so I'm by myself, but he went to go get it, and child, I'm like, I'm full and I want to go home. But anyways, today was so fun, and I'll see you when I get home. I'm at home now. I also had to pick up Java some food, so I stopped for that. But I want to show y'all everything I got because I am very excited. Like last week, I was out doing a little bit of shopping, and I was like, you know when the mall just don't hit sometimes? When you're not looking for anything, I swear it hits so much harder, even though I wasn't at the mall. But when you're looking for something, like when you, well, last week I wasn't looking for anything. Never mind. I digress, but I had a good shopping day. I got my little band-aids here. I'm gonna have to use these. I've been slathering the back of my ankles in Neosporin, and they have been doing really well up until today that I had to wear like real shoes out and about. Girl, the back of my left, I'm not gonna show you because it's gross, but the back of my left ankle has been disintegrated. Like, it's worse than when like I first got them. Because the friction just opened them back up again. So that sucks. I'm gonna do Neosporin again tonight and hope for the best. Like, how do you get blisters to heal? Because like, if you have to wear shoes, then you keep opening them up. Like, I'm gonna do the Band-Aid method though, before I leave the house each time I have to wear shoes. But anyways, y'all probably don't care about my blisters. Let me show you everything I got. So I did end up getting blue and pink in the little, I would call them, I guess they're slacks. I would call them skinny jean trousers, to be honest with you. I think they were so cute when I cuffed up my little Asics. I mean, cuffed up the pants and wore it with my little Asics or Sambas or whatever, with a cute little tank top or something during the spring, summer. That's my favorite line now. So pink and blue, these were only $19.99, so you really can't go wrong for $20 for a pair of pants. H&M has some stuff today. We both got this tank top, Selena and I. It says Print Tip Studio. I don't know, but it's cute. I think this tank top is gonna be real cute with these linen pants, with those Hermes dupes. Not the Steve Madden ones, the other ones. Steve Madden probably make those too, which I need to look into, but they also have them at Target. So that needs to be my stop next weekend to get some of those. You know, like those dad sandals with the linen pants and this white tank top? I feel like that is gonna eat. That's gonna be so cute. And then I got just another one of these long sleeve shirts that H&M has. They got some pretty nice ones. I like these ones. They're like ribbed a little bit. It's like a periwinkle blue type of color. I really like that. So that was it. And that only cost me like $80 altogether, which is a really good deal. But I got stuff stuffed inside of stuff because I couldn't like carry all these bags. By the way, if you live in the city, how do you shop? Like, how do you get around? It just overwhelmed me, honestly. Because we just had so much stuff and we couldn't like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but city life is just not for me. But I do like going down there occasionally. This is Cell Santal from the Clean Reserve. I told y'all I smelled it on the way out of the store. It definitely gives Santal. I don't know if I wouldn't buy this full price. I also probably wouldn't buy it again, but it does smell good. It's not something I would like reach for and be like, oh my gosh, yes, I need that. But I'm not gonna lie, it does smell good. I definitely get the Santal out of there. It smells a little bit manly, which I'm like not a fan of. Like, I'm a fan of that. I do like some of those manly scents. But honestly, it just smells like Santal to me. It's not bad. It's not amazing, but it was only $34. So I could layer this with like my Red Temptation, the New Rouge, or Santal Vanille. By the way, somebody asked me, what do I like to wear with the New Rouge, the Baccarat Rouge dupe? I love wearing Santal Vanille with it. It adds a nice aspect. I don't know. It gives some a nice little layer. One day I just randomly picked them both up and they smell incredible together. And that's like my signature going out smell. So I might throw this in there with that. But regardless, definitely wanted that. And then from Glossier, I have the Cloud Paint blush. And this is probably dumb of me to buy this today, but the Cloud Paint blush, every time I wear it, I get these fine bumps exactly where I put the blush at. But I wanted to try the bronzer so bad. I'm gonna try it. If it does the same thing, I'm gonna just take it back. It probably will do the same thing. They're probably not a different formula, but I just really wanted to try this one from Glossier. I'm in the shade Coast, or at least I got the shade Coast. It says Seamless Cheek Color, so I'll try that out. And then I got another bottle of Glossier U, of course. I know they make the bigger one, but I really wasn't trying to do all that today. They also make the bigger one in this, but I'm not even out of the one that I have. So I just got the smaller version. This is the Glossier After Balm. This is my #1 moisturizer. I don't know if I'll ever switch up. As long as they make this, I will buy it. All right, and then Primark is last. I had to get this blazer. I thought it was just so cute. I don't know. It's just so cute. I can dress it down. I can dress it up. It's so cute. Now, it's from Primark, so it ain't all that like high quality. I just thought it was cute. It was only $38. You can't expect much out of a $38 blazer. I don't wear blazers too much, so it's okay that I got like an inexpensive one instead of like a $400 blazer. Was never doing that, unfortunately. But then I found this cute little blanket in the home section, and it's like a blush pink color, and I'm gonna just throw it on my couch to like be like, okay, it's spring now, guys, but it's still extra neutral, you know what I mean? I don't like color, but I think that this is pretty close to white, so I'm gonna just throw it on the couch. And then this candle, ooh, what happened? Oh shoot, this candle is like rubbing off in the bag. It's okay. This candle, I think I'm gonna throw in the office on those books. This one is gonna go probably on a coffee table. I think this one's so cool and unique. And then I got these 2 coasters, and they match the blanket. So I might put these on my coffee table. I'm not sure yet, but I'll definitely use these. I do use coasters on any of my wooden surfaces. If it's not wood, I don't really worry about it, but I'll try to use more coasters. These are just like so dainty and cute. But that's everything. Yeah, that's everything.